Hey guys, we're back with another game of Turbo Fog, going up against Glendalough, and we've got a pretty decent hand here. No fogs yet, but some draw, a counter, and a quiet disrepair to keep us afloat, so let's keep that. And if we're going up against Burn, oh, a white card. Deathblade Elite, interesting. That's one of my favorite cards of all time. I wish they would bring back Provoke. So I'm going to go ahead and play Thornwood Falls here. Unfortunately, this is not going to do much against me, but it's an awesome card nonetheless. I had so much fun with this in the past, even though I'm not a big white player. Really great creature. Glad someone's making use out of it. Oh, he goes with an Ethereal Armor and a Thraben Inspector. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Okay, let's go with our Terramorphic Expanse and pass. And we're going to Brainstorm Shuffle at his end step. As it stands, we're not under much pressure. Okay, we've got all the land we're going to need, really, from here, so I think I'm going to shuffle the forest, definitely, and the Terramorphic here as well. Going for another island. And we're done. So here we could go for another Brainstorm Shuffle. Or we could go for a Quiet Disrepair and leave Brainstorm open. Just not a bad plan, per se. Yeah, I'm going to lead with the Tree of Tales, and we're going to cast it on the Ethereal Armor, I guess. Yeah, let's cast it on the Ethereal Armor. At worst, what'll happen is that it'll get Core Skyfishered. I really don't know what to expect, but that card tends to show up in a lot of brews. Our opponent's reading the card, I guess. Sacks a clue, that's fine. And we're going to pass. Most likely Brainstorming on their end step again. Alright, now that's a bit more pressure. Yeah, indeed. That's 9 damage. My goodness. Okay, we have to start fogging next turn. So let's Brainstorm. We're going to put back both lands here. I'm going to gain 2 life. And I would like to cast a Tangle and Shuffle and draw. So I think I'm going to just draw my next land here and just go with the island. I really don't know what to expect from this guy. It could be a really interesting game. So we're just going to go ahead and Tangle. And this should buy us 2 turns. I don't know why it's stopping on the damage step. Oh, the first strike combat damage. Right. There's the course Skyfisher. Do I care about that? No, I think I'm just going to let it resolve. He's going to return. Well, if he returned his Deathblade Elite, I'd be very surprised. But he could. Oh yeah, he can just return the enchantment. Okay, that's smart. Yeah, okay. Let's go with the Think Twice. Draw ourselves another card. I'm gonna pass. Okay. So now, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to muddle for a Moment's Peace. And hopefully not have to cast it, and I can just go for a Words of Wisdom instead. But right now I have no idea what he's going to be playing, especially because his core Skyfish is probably going to be going in for a lot of damage next turn. Probably not going to be lethal, but you never know. Better be safe than sorry. There's the Benevolent Bodyguard. I love that card too. He's playing a lot of stuff I like. It's a 5/6 and 5/6. Okay, am I going to take that? Bring it down to 4. Yeah, I think that's fine. And we're going to Words here. Alright. Getting all of our land drops, that's great. Excuse me. So, let's leave up Moment's Peace. And then we can counter our accumulated knowledge and draw 3. I do need to start winning soon. Hopeful Eidolon. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Eidolon, I think that's what it is. Okay, let's go with accumulated knowledge. And we're going to Arcane Denial. Draw 3. Ah, good. Now we can start winning. I will draw 2 from this. Excellent. Yeah, this is very good. Our opponent will finally know what's up. So we can pass like that. We still got our Moment's Peace in the graveyard. We'll probably run that and then Think Twice. Our opponent's going in with a single 7/7. Nope, he's going in with most of the team. So we're going to Moment's Peace here. And our opponent passes, so we are going to Think Twice. And start milling. Well, oops. Always yes. Always yield. We've got Tree of Tails. We've still got a fog. We've got a couple think twices as well as a Croson Tusker. So we're good to go. Another bodyguard. Opponent's pretty stuck here. So we'll go with our fog. And we'll start thinking twice. All right. Let's go with our Seat of the Synod. We've got our fog for the turn. We can quiet disrepair our Jace and start gaining some life. So I guess we'll do that. We've still got Croson Tusker to cycle. So let's pass. I guess I would call this white weenies. I haven't seen the archetype in such a long time that it's hard to say how it's evolved over time. But this is, if anything is white weenie, this is white weenie. For sure. So it's kind of exciting. I'm happy to see this kicking in the meta. Another elite. Bodyguard. Alright. Let's cycle. We're gonna get ourselves yet another island. And draw. Oh, sweet. We've been saving that Terramorphic Expanse for a long time now. Let's pass here. We're gonna gain 2. Now the thing is, I do need another fog. Oh, crap. I forgot to play the Terramorphic. Okay, let's just cast our Muddle here. Gonna get a moment's peace. And we'll pass. Alright, that's it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. So we have to fog. I'm not going to cast my Brainstorm because I want to get the max value out of it. And I'll do that next turn. And I'll like to see what his deck is up to a little later. Bone Splitter. Chomano's Blessing is interesting. So let's cast... I guess we can main phase this. Okay. So I'm going to put back a Forest and a Terramorphic. And we're going to mill him for 3. And yeah, that's it. Oh, now I'm glad we have a Quiet Disrepair. White Weenie often ran this, and I think I even mentioned it in my primer, that these things can actually kill you if you're not careful. And he's being careful. Let's reward him. Some people get exasperated and attack with everything, and that's when you tangle them. So he's ended. Let's Terramorphic for an island. Accumulated knowledge for 2. We have 4 mana left. Let's think twice. And Arcane Denial. We're going to gain 2. And then draw. And then draw 2. Huh. Okay. I'm at 18 cards, and he's still at 22. We're getting kind of close here. I think what I might do is I might muddle, considering how many tangles and fogs I have in my hand. I'm going to muddle for another Jace's Erasure here and cast it. And we haven't played our land for the turn, so let's do that. And that should be enough to bridge the gap here. Okay, yeah, with the Javelineers combined with the core Skyfisher, they can start racking up quite a bit of damage. Not that much, but still enough so that if we're at low enough life, they can finish us off. So it's important to start fogging relatively early against this deck. Let's go with a Tangle. And I should start playing a little bit faster. So we are gonna think twice. From the graveyard. Yes. And again. We're going to game 2. Now we can go always. Yeah, seems like we can only do this on our turn for some reason. And in spite of all of our draw spells, well, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're now even, both at 14 cards. Another Ecasian Javelineers. That's 11, 12. Okay. Now, this is making me want Respite again, instead of these fogs. What can you do? Okay, let's see. If I muddle for the accumulated knowledge number 3, I'll draw 3, mill him 6, he's down to 4. I can probably kill him with that. So let's get our accumulated knowledge. Cast it. Ooh, Mana Tithe. Ooh, that's a neat trick right there. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Doesn't look like we got lucky. So we'll just play another Erasure here, and we'll mill him out on our next turn. He's got almost a full minute on us, so we really got to be careful and play a little bit faster. Take your time. Mill him for 3. Now we're going to pass. Alright, let's sideboard. I mean, we could basically not sideboard here, but let's just take a look at our options. So for now, we don't know if he's playing Oblivion Rings, so I don't know if I want to play both Quiet Disrepairs. So we're definitely going to take these guys out and just add maybe another counter spell for now. This is kind of more of a catch-all answer. And I think that's pretty much it. Don't really want to counter very much. I mean, don't really want to change very much else because the deck construction is important. Yeah, so really the only things to look out for, make sure you start fogging early enough so that you don't get killed by the Javelineers and of course Skyfishers, bouncing them. And just dodge the hate. I think often they'll be playing Oblivion Ring, but if I'm not mistaken, they also have, Patrician Scorn, which is another good one. What else? I mean, there's all sorts of enchantment removal in white, so I could just basically name anything that they have, and that could be it. There's a brand new one that just came out in Kaladesh that destroys something with converted mana cost 4 or less, I think, and it costs 1, but it's a sorcery. So yeah, there's a lot of options out there, but I think the single Disrepair will be enough to deal with, maybe a O-Ring if it comes out. Let's run it like that, see what happens. Our opponent's going to go first. And we've got double Erasure, no fogs, no draw spells, but double Muddle as well to let us go and maybe search on turn 3. So it seems okay. Let's keep it. The pressure's on. We got ourselves a counter spell, which is not bad. He hardcasts the Eidolon, which is not bad. Oh, he skips his attack step. So I think I'm going to go ahead and chase his Erasure here and tout the waters. Eidolon. Benevolent Bodyguard. Benevolent Bodyguard. He attacks for 2. We're going to start milling him from the start. Let's go with a Terramorphic and pass. I imagine he could probably take us down from pretty high up. Whoop, sorry. But not with this current draw. If he was more focused on his auras, he might be able to deal a little bit more damage here. Although we can't take many more hits already. He's berserking us down with his weenies here. So we need to be careful and hopefully draw ourselves another fog, or a fog. But instead we're drawing our erasures, which is not great. We got ourselves a disenchant in the yard. And there's our Tangle. That's looking great. That's hopefully going to gain us a turn. These cycles. Gonna go in with the team, I imagine. That's gonna hurt. Yeah, that hurts a lot. Hopefully need... Yes, we get our land drop. That's great. I thought I chose him. Alright. We got our land. Let's use this opportunity to transmute for a moment's peace and pass. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may gain 1 life. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, you have that third lose 1 life. Good thing I don't play any creatures. Okay. Take 1. Alright, we're getting lucky with our land drops here. We got a disenchant in the sideboard. I think I want to play another Jace here. And then we'll be able to Moment's Peace. Goes for a Hyena Umbra. Attacks with the team. It's getting pretty impressive. And he's done. Now we can start milling him for 2 a turn. I'm gonna go always yes. I'm really liking these land drops. So now I can Moment's Peace and think twice. From the graveyard too, so that's great. Ethereal Armor, making your Eidolon huge. I don't know, if I had enchantment removal, I wouldn't play it on my enchantment creature, but whatever. Oops, think twice. Oh, we got a Javelineers, that's great. Okay, we don't have a Moment's Peace, so we'll have to go and get one. Unfortunately, that's very expensive. And I think I'm going to play the... Now that I know that his he's playing Disenchant, I might cast my third Erasure and Brainstorm for 9. Try and get that value in that quick kill. I still got a Moment's Peace in the graveyard, so I'll be good to go with another Jace. So let's cast that. We're getting greedy here. Might not be the best. We'll have to see if I'm punished. Although, with what he's shown me so far, I doubt it. Yeah, he's going right to the end step. So let's Brainstorm. We even got our Shuffle here. I'm going to put these lands back. And mill him. I don't remember what order I put them in. Oh well. I haven't gotten a... I probably should have milled myself. I haven't gotten a single fog here. So we're going to say yes to this ability. Yes. And yes. And I know we're going to draw another one here. So I'm going to mill the next one off the top for me. Always yes. So, geez. Let's Brainstorm. Still nothing. I'm starting to get a little worried. Let's put... Oh, and he just concedes! Oh, boy. That was pretty lucky. Let's see what we're going to draw. Another Brainstorm. Oh, yeah, he would have been dead, though. Yeah, triple Brainstorm. He was at 18 cards. I mill him for 9 every time. Yeah, he would have died just off the brainstorm triggers, luckily enough. Wow, that's a really fast kill. And yeah, well, yeah, we would have gotten our fog eventually. Whew, I got scared there for a sec, but yeah, one lesson you can take from this if you're playing against Turbo Fog is never concede early. I may have a full hand and not have a single fog, and if you concede, you have no chance of finding out. So that's it, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you next time.